So in the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, the multiverse in the MCU has been confirmed. This seems to be the direction that Marvel is taking in terms of the future for their movies. With Peter Parker dealing with the fact that Tony is dead and having to deal with Nick Fury hijacking his European trip, we see that Peter is now being forced into a new environment, having to deal with the fact that he has to step up his game in being a hero. We get introduced to the character Mysterio, whose name is Quentin Beck, and he's not from their Earth, which is indicated in the trailer. Nick Fury states that Thanos' snap caused a whole new dimension, which brought Quentin to their Earth, and they've been trying ever since to figure out what's going on. But the big question is, what is the multiverse? It's in the name itself. If you want to call it multiple universes, it's fine, and that's where it gets its name from, the multiverse. Marvel and DC have had a collective of universes, or Earths as they're usually called, that exist in their comics respectively. This concept means that every choice that you have ever made or decided to make has become a different universe or different Earth. For example, you woke up this morning, you had hot dogs for breakfast, but a different you made a decision to not have hot dogs but to have waffles instead. There's also a different version of you that didn't have breakfast to begin with. This is the concept of the multiverse. Any decision that you make has branched off into a different universe. So it comes into being that in Marvel now they're gonna take this concept and be like, okay, cool, there's a different Earth here, there's a different Earth here, and there's a different Earth here with everything is happening. And having Quentin come in now gives us an idea that he comes from a different Earth, but knowing Mysterio, he could be playing these guys and saying that, hey, I come from a different Earth, but I'm also a master of illusions and tricks and stuff like that, because that's who he is in the comics. So these comics play with this idea, and what they came up with was a way to make stories that existed outside of the main continuity or timeline. When comics first started, they would usually ignore the continuity of other stories to create other comics. When it came time to make more consistent stories, whatever wasn't canon would create a different Earth. For example, DC's Silver and Golden Age were split into two separate Earths due to some of the changes in the characters, like Green Lantern and Flash. So the stories were changed, and the Silver Age became Earth 1 and the Golden Age became Earth 2. From there we have multiple stories going on, multiple Earths, and from time to time people have crossovers between these Earths. So right now I'm going to go into some of the examples of the different Earths that exist in comics, and I'm going to start with DC. Earth 0 or Earth Prime is where all the DC stories mainly happen. Earth 1 is a retelling of the Silver Age stories, and Earth 2 is a retelling of the Golden Age heroes and their stories. Earth 3 is where the crime syndicate hails from. This is basically the bad guy version of the Justice League. Earth 6 is a world where they had the same characters, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, but they were created by Stan Lee. This was the Just Imagine universe that he had collabed with DC on. Earth 11 is a gender swap universe, so you had characters like Batwoman, Superwoman, and Wonder Man. Just basically take all the male characters and make them females, and take all the female characters and make them men. Standard. Earth 23 is where the black Superman comes from, and he's also the President of the United States of America, Kal-El. The animated universe, the movie universe, which is the DCEU, the CW universe, and the Lego universe are all universes in their own right. We just don't know the numbers or where they stand. So for Marvel now, we have Earth 616, which is the main Marvel universe. Earth 16110 is the Ultimate Universe. This is where Miles Morales comes from. But Earth 199999 is the MCU. So anything that you see from the movies, Iron Man, Endgame, Infinity War, Thor, all those are on this Earth 199999. 9, I think. Okay. Earth 9213 is the animated universe. So any cartoons, they exist on that Earth. Earth 8311 is the home to Peter Parker, which is a pig version of Spider-Man, and they have other farm animal based characters for Captain America and Iron Man and all the rest. Earth 928 is the 2099 universe, which is basically the Marvel universe in the future. Earth 2149 is the Zombies universe, and that is actually a pretty cool story to read. That is something I would recommend that you guys read if you have the time or the pleasure of the day. And there's another universe where the Marvel characters fight the DC characters, and the Marvel won and beat the DC characters. It's actually pretty cool. And they had the Amalgam universe at one point, which created Dark Claw. Interesting times in comics. But the reason that they have all these multiverses is because it helped them to make stories outside the continuity so that things that were not canon were not just thrown away, they could be used on different Earths. So if a character dies in a story and he's alive somewhere else, you can just say, oh, well, he died on Earth 102 or whatever. So I hope this makes things clear for you guys, for people who are asking what the multiverse actually is. They have a lot of room to play with the multiverse. So I hope you have a better understanding now, and I hope that any of your questions have been answered if you watched the trailer and you had any questions about the multiverse. And I hope you guys have a great day, night, or evening whenever you watch this video, and I will see you guys with a brand new video hopefully very soon. Peace.